Thank you very much, Rohan. Again, from the microfinance sector, I'd like to invite Mr. Denniston Brown. He's chairman of Niche Financing Limited, to say a few words.
Good morning. I wasn't aware that I would have had to say something this morning, but that is quite enough. I would like to congratulate Creditinfo on this phenomenal move that they have made this morning. You know, I recall at another time and place in my former corporate position, we used to get some long sheets from the court office that would indicate to us who was being sued. And of course, that was only the few that were captured. There were quite a large number under the radar, which we did not know. And so we are very pleased this morning that this service is being provided here in Jamaica. I know in the States, for example, your credit rating is so significant that if you don't have any credit, you might as well die, you know. You don't exist. But it is certainly true that 2 out of every 3 jobs generated comes from small business. And certainly if we are very serious of galvanizing and getting growth going in that area, one of the things that we'll have to do is to ensure that we can get financing to that small business sector. I do believe that we need to have a new conversation in terms of how we get financing there, because that area seems to be the leper that nobody wants to touch. But it's very crucial, it's very significant, and it is certainly made by the service that you have provided that we'll be able to move ahead in developing the sector. So we are very much on board, and we shall be working with you along the way to see your improvements as you develop. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Denniston. I think it is instructive to us that 3 of the representatives at this table are from the microfinance sector, and in having a brief discussion before this forum, it came to us that they actually are on the cutting edge of what needs to be done in terms of support to both the microfinance sector and to the individual sector. So we actually applaud. And although we are actually in deep discussions, as I said before, with other prospective signatories, I find it instructive that the microfinance sector took that leap of faith in the first instance. By no means least, but ending up with a few words, I would invite Mrs. Monica Brown. She is the Executive Director of the Students' Loan Bureau, which has long been awaiting the arrival of a credit bureau.
Thank you, Megan. You're correct in suggesting or indicating that the Students' Loan Bureau has long been awaiting the introduction, the implementation of credit bureaus in Jamaica. Most of you would know that the Students' Loan Bureau started years ago. In fact, it started operations in 1970 with the mandate of providing education loans to eligible Jamaican students to pursue their education at approved tertiary institutions. And loans are provided through a revolving loan fund. Students are required to repay the loans fully after the course of study. To ensure this is to ensure that succeeding generations of students can also benefit from loans to pursue their tertiary education. Consequently, repayment of all loans is critical to the survival of the revolving loan fund. The demand for students' loans have grown exponentially over the years, and even more so over the past 5 years or so. This academic year just ended. We received and processed over 13,000 applications For the upcoming year, so far, we have received and are processing over 16,000 applications. So there is significant increase there. Without collections of the outstanding loan amounts, it poses a big problem, a big challenge for the Students' Loan Bureau to meet this growing demand. The SLB is currently faced with a major delinquency problem, which it is seeking to address. And we know that the introduction of credit bureaus will assist greatly in our efforts to reduce delinquency. It is with this in mind that the SLB really welcomes the opportunity to partner with the first licensed credit bureau in Jamaica, Creditinfo Jamaica Limited, to strengthen its capabilities of managing our credit risks. We see this as an opportunity to better assess the applications, and particularly in relation to assessment of guarantors in relation to their suitability to serve. It is also our expectation that the establishment of this credit bureau, and others will follow shortly, I'm sure, but this will serve as a motivator to our SLB beneficiaries to repay their loans in order for them to get a good credit rating, which will be critical going forward for persons conducting business in Jamaica. The SLB is therefore delighted to participate in this formal launch of Creditinfo and to be one of the founding members of the closed user group. As an information provider listed under the Act, as Megan said earlier, the SLB is committed to contributing to the growth and development of credit bureaus in Jamaica, as this group, we think, will form a very critical role in ensuring that as individuals and corporate entities, I'm sure, we'll develop a culture of responsibility for debt obligations. So let me congratulate Creditinfo on this very strategic move, and we look forward to working with the group as we seek to deliver a better product, better service at the SLB. Thank you.